Hello everyone. So I'm going to talk about a level design for a map for CS:GO. It's still in the gray box stage. So the setting for this map is a movie theater. Let's take a look at it from a free cam perspective. So this is the map. So here is the CT spawn. So this will be the entrance. So I thought about keeping a ticket counter over here and some props for railings which will work as a queue over here. So this is going to be the CT spawn. So let's go ahead and take a look at one of the paths for the counter-terrorist. So this is one of the paths which take you to bomb site A. So this I've given a bit of verticality to the level. So this path takes you to bomb site A over here, which is going to work as an office. That's what I've thought of for this setting over here. So it takes about 15 seconds for the counter-terrorist to reach the bomb site from the spawn. So there will be desks and chairs over here which can be used as cover to hide from the other players, as well as you can take up positions over here to defend. So I've added this golden texture to the walls to distinguish between the levels, the verticality of the levels. So the golden is going to be the level 1, grey is the level 0, and the green walls is going to be the parking space. So right, so this is the bomb side, and as we come through this corridor over here, this down here is going to be the middle, which I've thought about keeping it as a food court. In the middle over here there will be some sitting area with some foliage, maybe some bushes. Over here, this bridge, this will work as an opportunity for the players to look down below and shoot below as well, and vice versa. Also, there is going to be an escalator in place of this ladder, maybe not in this position, maybe over here, which will allow the players, which will connect these two levels, connect the food court and the part towards the offices. This will allow the players to go from up to the bomb site A as well, from below to bomb site A. Okay, so this is one of the paths, and the other path for the CT is going to be through here. So this is going to be the ticket counter. As we go through here, we go down below towards the parking spaces. So this is going to be the parking spot. There will be cars around over here, and also maybe some other props. So this is going to be the first choke point, by the way, as terrorists will approach from that direction. So the cars will work as automatic cover, and you can use that. Those will be around maybe waist to shoulder length area, so you can jump and shoot at the players as well. This path, it takes the counter-terrorists around 12 seconds. So that's one of the paths. Let's take a look at some other paths. So this is the one path which you can take as you go from here down below towards this space. There is also a path through the middle, which is this. So you can go from here down here below this through the middle, and I have another staircase over here which as you come from there, this is another staircase which I have in here, another room which will have railings, of course, and you can go from here towards this bomb site as well, but this does take a bit longer, and the other path is the shortest path. So that's it for the CT counter terrorist. So moving on to the T spawn. Let's change the teams, it'll be much better. So this is the T spawn. I've thought about keeping this maybe as some area of this, some portion of this as the bathroom where the terrorists will spawn. So this one of the paths is again through here. We go towards bomb site A, towards the offices. This also takes similar time as compared to the CT, which is 15 seconds. So now this is quite a long corridor, and I intend to come up with something to not make it as boring, as walking around along this long corridor does feel a bit cumbersome and tiring. So I've not yet come up with a design to replace this, but I do intend to change this. So this is one of the paths, and the other path is right through here. You make your way down here towards the left. Over here, you get the staircases which take you towards the parking spot again. You go from here to the bomb site. The parking space again. As I said, this will serve as the choke point, and the CTs will come from that area. Also, the blank spaces over here, this will work. I've thought about keeping this as one of the screens of the movie theaters and add some more aesthetic value to this corridor again, and come up with something like a lounge or a sitting area besides the movie screen, or the entrance to the movie screen, so it will just not feel like an empty corridor. Also talking about the path between these two bomb sites, so I have two such paths. So there are two paths. What's happened? Maybe I was on top of the skybox there, right? Okay. I think it's better if you keep it this way. So from bomb site A, one of the paths that you can take is go along this corridor towards the middle and go down the escalator, and from here through the food court towards the parking space using through this room here. But this is quite a longer route, and which takes about 20 seconds, so which I feel is a bit shorter, and for bomb defusal it could be a bit less time wise, so I intend to tweak the path's design to replace it and reduce the time a bit. Also, another path is right through here. You go downstairs here towards which connects you to the parking space directly over here. So this is a much shorter path. You drop down 2 levels from level 1 to the parking level, and this is about 10 seconds, so with 40 seconds for the bomb defusal timing, the bomb time, and 10 seconds for defusing without the defusal kit. I think it's more than enough. With the other path, it could be really touch and go and maybe not give any margin for error for the players. Okay, so that was the map. One thing I forgot to mention was for the T-spawn, for the terrorist to go towards bomb site B, it takes about 15 seconds, so which is a little bit more than as compared to the counter-terrorist. So that is the map. Also, some of the problems, I have this alternate path right through here. Instead of going through the middle where we take a right, we go straight. I intended to use this as another screen maybe, and which connected it here, but that is a bit, it does take you away from the bomb sites, and I do intend to remove it because I think also this black space, it does not make sense. So yeah, middle and the bridge will also serve as one of the choke points, as the terrorist could approach from the parking space below or go there directly, or I intend to come from here. I did face a few problems. One of the mistakes I think was the way I approached it. What I did was I thought of the setting and created the rooms first, and then created the paths. So that is one of the reasons why I have these long corridors without much importance to them, which also I think makes it feel a bit unrealistic. But I will work around it and do intend to change them accordingly. Also, the map did turn out a bit larger than I intended it to, which I also feel is due to the approach that I had. So yeah, that is it. I do intend to add props to this to work as covers and make the appropriate changes. So yeah, that's it. Thank you.